Here with Interim Phoenix Police Chief Michael Sullivan. On your first week here at Phoenix PD, let me be among the first to publicly welcome you to Phoenix PD, but also to Arizona in general. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I grew up all over the Midwest, from Indiana originally, spent time in the suburbs of Chicago and outside of Minneapolis, and then settled down in Louisville, Kentucky. After college, I started with the Louisville Police Department, and I had a terrific career there. Started out in patrol, worked my way up through every rank, and became the deputy chief of staff of that department for the last 3 years that I was there. And then had an opportunity to go to Baltimore, an opportunity I didn't think would ever happen, and it came about, and it was a terrific opportunity to be able to run operations in Baltimore for the first 2 years that I was there, and then the last year focus on the reform effort, running the Compliance Bureau.
Who are you bringing with you, family-wise, and what does it mean to you that they're here?
I've got a wife. She's currently back in Baltimore, and she's a saint that she's been able to be with me on these moves. And then I have a daughter that just started college this year. She's at the University of South Carolina. I have a grown son that's back in Kentucky as well. So, and they really have supported me throughout this entire career that I've been in law enforcement.
There's a DOJ investigation ongoing. We have increasing number of people experiencing homelessness, staffing shortage here at the department. What makes you the right person to take over here right now? You know,
the challenges have always been present in this profession, and I can tell you my experience and background, I think, makes me the perfect person right here, right now. And the last 3 years that I've spent in Baltimore, highly engaged with the Department of Justice and the reform effort. That department was under consent decree, and really opened my eyes to what that reform effort looks like and what it means to work with the Department of Justice and the court monitoring team to move forward reforms. Reform and crime fighting are not mutually exclusive. They work together, and they have to work together. Constitutional policing is the way policing should be done. And it's what the citizens should expect, and it's what the department is going to provide to the citizens of Phoenix.
Another major issue plaguing our community and other communities across the country is violent crime, specifically crime involving guns. Do you have a plan to combat this here in Phoenix?
Over the next 100 days, I'm going to work with the team to craft, because I think the men and women and the citizens expect us to have a very clear crime plan going forward. So I plan to work with the team to come up with a very specific plan to deal with the most dangerous people, the most dangerous places, and those people that decide to carry guns illegally and commit violent crime.
Week one here at Phoenix PD, what are your priorities?
My priority is to get out and meet the members of this department and the members of this community.
It's no secret that the community is divided. How do you plan to reach both sides in our community?
You know, I think we're the police department for everyone, so we're going to reach out across the spectrum and be engaged as a police department, regardless of what the divide is or what the views of folks are, and we're there to protect everybody's constitutional rights.
Historically, the person leading the Phoenix Police Department has been hired from within. You're obviously coming from the outside, from the Baltimore Police Department. How do you plan to fit in with the culture here?
You know, you have to respect the culture of the organization that you come into. I look forward to learning the history and the traditions of this department. This department is rich with that tradition and history. And I look forward to being able to integrate my leadership style into this history and traditions and continue to move it forward.
Interim Chief Michael Sullivan, we appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.